What is up, my legends? It's Scion. We're back, and we're going to talk about 6 stars and how I got my 6 stars to where they're at right now. Now, a few people I noticed in my comment section was like, "Oh, he got 6 stars fast, and he paid for it, and everything else." And I'm like, "Bruh, both Sigrid and Says were free. They were free. Destina was free. The only 6 star that I actually got that was forced was because that was a donation and they wanted me to do it was Cecilia. All the rest of them were free, and Arinthia that I have in my like in my backup, she was free too. All this stuff happened on stream, so you don't even got to listen to me. You just go watch my streams, and you'll see that that's how all this stuff came about. They were just straight single pulls. I do everything, map clears, summons, like everything I do out in front of the public. Like, so I don't understand how people can just make up shit. Like, I really, it doesn't. I'm like, dude, don't you know I did this on a stream, like in front of like 100 to 200 people? Like, how could you just make up facts? Like, is this like a presidential campaign? Like, how is that possible? Anyway, I did not sack my characters. There's only one character that I sacked because I don't like her, and that's Chloe. I don't like her. She's like, she's just weird. She's up here. It's showing you her underwear. I'm like, I'm not comfortable with this character. She got the boot. I fathered her ass quick, fast. Um, that was the only 5 star I got rid of, and I don't even need her. When you look at my team, I don't. There's no reason to even have her. So just to show you guys, because I don't know how people like making up their own facts about shit. But let's go back to the beginning. Up here, team 1. This is my team right here, of course. Here's team 2. Right there. Here's team 3. The team 4 is the Fodder team, and team 5 is the, I kind of don't have any use for them yet, but they're still going to be used. That's what this team is, like Damiel, Silk, Raz, and Reina. I actually have to start leveling up Reina because it's actually, she'd be a really strong character for all you free-to-play guys to use, especially with the raid stuff coming up. I suggest you concentrate on leveling her because she's a pretty good character to actually have. That's why she's down here, and I'm never going to get rid of any of these characters. And you see I still have my spin right here. This character's on the outside looking in that I can't use right now, or I don't have any use for right now yet, but I will use them. Say like Sid. I have Sid right there, but you see he's locked. He ain't going anywhere. I have Otility right here. So I haven't gotten rid of my characters, so I don't know where that came from. I don't know if somebody wants to make up a lie and say that I'm like paying, like I'm not paying to win. Like these characters are still sitting here. All right. So how did I do that? All right. So what we're gonna do, the very first thing that I went with is you need fodder, and there's a way to actually do that freely. And let's go into here.
What do you think?
And you're gonna combine this with stuff. So the friendship summon. All right, so you see my friendship summon right here. I have a lot of friendship points because people use a lot of my characters. My Cecilia had been skyrocketing. People have been using her over and over again. And my Says, people have been using that. Those two characters, I get a lot of friendship points off of those two characters right now. All right, so just go in. I think I already got like 100 so far. So here's what happens. All right, so we go into the friendship summon. Yeah, I already had 100 already. So go into your friendship summon and you do this. Now you're gonna notice I got the Correct Foundry. I did not get a bunch of them, so let's go again. I got more artifacts this time than Fodder. And you see this didn't cost me any money. So I got Sword Archer, Correct Charger, and Grass Slime. So do this one more time. If you don't want to use the artifacts for leveling fodder, you can just sell the artifacts for coin just to get them out of your inventory. But I got Shield Spearman, Rakeek Shredder, Helmeted Flux, and to go Imp and Archer. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to put that together with your dogs. So you see I have a bunch of dogs in my inventory. Alright, so I already got this 1-4, he's waiting to get more 4-stars, so I have to build up characters to put him to 5. I already got 1 5-star built and waiting. So I'm 1 to 5 for actually getting it, and then I'm just waiting for this one, and then this is another 4-star waiting for more fodder. This one is about to hit 4, so you're looking at right now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 on tap to go to 5 right now. So that's 4 or 5 that's already waiting to be built. All right. So ignore the characters because these characters are not going to be used. We're looking at the doggies right now. All right. So here's what you do if you want to make things easier on yourself. You start leveling these dogs. Like this one, all of these right here used to be 2-star dogs. So you're like, Scion, how'd you get that? This Mega Phantasma, you get 2 a day freely out of both the events when you go out. On the events, there's one all the way to the end, and then you can luckily get another one. Or you can buy some with Stigma, which they just recently nerfed, which was just uncalled for completely. But you automatically get this Omega Phantasma as a 2-star. So in order to promote it, remember that fodder that I recently went and got right there? You see I have a whole gang of it right now. So I can go in and just promote it with that. Alright, so now it's up to 3-star. Now, if you have extra penguins, if you want to mess around and use penguins because you don't want to... no! Get off of there! Why are you not locked? And you see right now with the penguins, this is automatically now 30. Auto 30. I'm going to do it right now because I want to show you guys in concept. So... say I went in and actually fodder farmed this up to 30. So now it's up to 30 now. So now it can max promote. We don't want to actually use any wolves on wolves. So the other side of this process is you can actually level up the fodder themselves, which is really quick, especially when you use the map 10 on Destiny side story. So this is all fodder that I have leveled, and you will also notice, you go back out really quick, you also notice that because I just needed different things to be there to level, I won't always like the level 2 at a time. So this Tundra Angara is actually level 20 right now. So what I also did in order to make them viable 3-star fodder for my dogs is I turned around and used the monster fodder themselves and turned them into 3-stars, which you can actually do very easily. It takes you like no time. It takes you like 10-15 minutes, and all of this works within itself. So back to the 3-star dog, wherever he went. I don't know the hell he went. He went up to the top. Did he? Bruh, we just had him. He's not a 4-star. There he is. I passed him. Alright. So now, because I've been leveling up these dogs as well, because you don't have enough of the fodder dogs to actually do that, and you really don't want to be leveling any of the normal monsters at the 3 and 4 stars unless you absolutely positively have to. I just straight up keep them at 2 and 3 stars, and they don't go beyond that. The dogs then take over after that. But using that now as food, he is now my 5th 4-star in waiting. He's the 5th one now. Now he has to go level to 4, and then now I have my 5 5 stars for my next character. All right. So in concept, really quick, I know that looks a little bit confusing, but in concept, what I am doing is I'm going in the sanctuary, Forest of Souls, as I get stigma, and I'm on penguins right now. Actually, we're gonna get rid of these penguins. Okay. So in concept, I am using these phantasmas. All right, so I'm getting 2-star dogs, and the dogs are always fed monsters. I'm not using them as dogs to feed themselves. I did that once in a video just to show it in concept, and people was like, "Oh my god, why would you even do it?" I'm like, I'm just showing you right now. It's fine. It's okay. Like I'm taking the loss just to show you the process. So when people freaking out, I'm like, calm your asses down. But yeah, so we're going in. We're getting those 2-star dogs, which you just saw just now. That's what all these dogs are. So essentially, these next Phantasma dogs right here, I don't have any golds, but these next dogs right here is my next 4 and 5-star dogs right here in waiting. These are all the Phantasmas that I got from farming the forest. I didn't get them anywhere else except for like maybe an event somewhere, or maybe if the rare missions that pop up on the map, you get one as a drop and stuff like that. You know, that's where all this came from. And I'm using the monsters to feed those particular dogs. And it's really easy overall to do this. You just have to sit and do it. Now, it is a boring ass process. I am not going to kid you right now. And there's 2 things that I have right now that are helping with the process. I have my my monthly, that's only $4.99, which is EXP, and the guild EXP. And that is helping the process. It's the only EXP buff that I have right now. I don't want to disenfranchise you guys and make you think that this is like some fun thing to do. It's not fun. It's actually boring. And what I end up actually doing is I put this screen like maybe 480p at the top right of my monitor, and I usually do other things, just like work or maybe play other games, and I just keep doing this over and over again, and I just rotate out characters. All right, so you see, he's a 38, and I don't need her here right now. I was just leveling her to get her up to speed so I can use her later. But say I want to start making another monster fodder right here. So I'll bring him in. So now I have the dog right here waiting. I just use Cez and Sigrid to carry. And we just let them go in. Actually, I messed up. I thought I was on the right team. I'm not on the right team. Thought I was on the right team. How did that end up there? Or maybe I did that at the last second. Yeah, I probably did that at the last second. Didn't notice it. All right, so now this is the right team. Front dog is most likely going to die, which is fine.
Remove all obstacles.
You won't have time to struggle.
It says it's probably just gonna knock all these guys out. Doggy gonna come out and bite, and Sigrid is gonna finish it. Make sure I also try to pay attention to this because this will help your achievement stuff along when you get like that, and make sure you pay attention to the chest because this is also the same way that you would farm money. So try not to miss out on chest. And you already see now that the bug in the back is level 9 already.
Vanish into darkness.
Alright, it says please finish that. Fortunately, says did not. Dog's out of here. We got another Sigrid. Even if the characters die, they still get EXP. And you see basically now, oh, get this chest. Basically now the bug is now level 12. Got an epic fencer chest.
Please disappear.
Now, of course, you can actually use 3. You want to put 3 fodder out there, but I kind of find it a little bit slower, and this is just a little bit better for me. And you see now it's already up to 13, and about 2 more fights, it'll be maxed at 20, and then I just rotate it out. The same thing with the wolves. And I just keep doing that over and over again, building up this fodder, building up the next points, and it actually goes really fast. You can do it. You can do 1 6-star in a day, as long as you have enough energy to do that. So the energy is the other thing. Energy wise, you pretty much, as a free to play player, have between 300 and 400 energy a day to play with, and that's going to basically leave you with about 30 fights on average, because it costs 12, as you can see right there. So it's going to leave you with 30 fights that you can do this in a day. And you can actually take a large chunk of your fodder out if you're just dedicating your time on that to try to get yourself a 6-star. So in essence, it'll probably take you 2 days to get 1 6-star. Get one 5-star to a 6-star with fodder, because that's about 60 fights. And it might take a little bit more than that, depending on how much stamina that you have and your EXP buff. Yeah, matter of fact, let me change that real quick. Because if you don't have the EXP buffs, it's going to take you vastly longer. The EXP buffs make this take a whole hell of a lot longer if you don't. I mean, make it go shorter if you don't have the EXP buffs. So it's going to have to be a thing. We're gonna do this one more time so I can show you in concept. You see, this is up to 39 now. That's up to 14. And like I said, I don't understand where people got all this fake news about having to actually have to pay for this, because you don't. Paying for it makes it exceedingly faster though. Like you literally can just do this in no time at all if you combine the fact that you're paying and then getting 4 and 5 stars, and you're sacking the 4 and 5 stars, and doing that in this, you easily have characters that are up to you have a whole team of rank 6s, level 60s, like in no time at all. But you can freely do it. But my suggestion to you guys is the leaf pack. I don't have any more right now. Like I'm kind of hurting for the energy right now. So, and I really don't, unless they have like a Black Friday sale, which I don't think they do. Right now, I'm probably not going to do anything until next month.
Remove all obstacles.
I will drag you into the abyss.
Okay. Up to 16 now. Again, we have another one that we can make use of for those achievements.
Go.
You like chump?
This is your end.
All right. And you see basically right now, probably like next fight, this will be maxed at 20. This one, he'll probably be just underneath 40, but you get it. And you see, even then, now doing this is where I've been getting the Tundra Agara from this actual process, and I can then turn around this Rakit Shredder right here that gets maxed at 20. I can then turn around and use this fodder to make them a 3-star, and then feed them into these wolves, which are going to be 3 stars, and then turn them into 4 stars. You just repeat the process over and over again. You get coin. And I'm going to show you just how much I've been doing this. Let's go back out. I think you might have already seen it, but I'll point it out. This is how many I have of these right now. This is how much I've been doing it. And I actually spent majority of all of it before, if you guys saw on the stream. And this is how much I got back since then. This is like 2 or 3 days of actually doing it. So this is what I've been doing. So I don't know where people have been getting this. I've been paying for it, or it's about money. It's not about money. You can do it yourself. You can honestly do it yourself. Really easy. So I'll catch you guys next video. That's how I'm doing my 6 stars. That's how I'm getting. That's how I'm gonna get my next 6 star will probably be today. As I run down my 2 leafs, I got 3 leafs left. So we'll see. I'll catch you guys next video. Be legendary. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. I'll catch you later.